In the US, the pressure on prices is stronger. Why it is stronger? Well, first, the US households have accumulated a lot of savings, 12% more than they had before the pandemic, because supply disruptions are hitting different sectors in the US, and most importantly, people don't want to go back to work. So labor shortage, especially low-skilled workers, putting pressure on wages, and through there, pressure on prices. You look at Europe. In Europe, yes, energy prices, by the way, that's the same for the US, but energy prices are up. We see the temporary factors like the German VAT impacting, but there is no pressure through wages up on prices, and expectations for inflation are still in the medium term close but still below 2%. In other words, they're well anchored. And then if you go to Japan, Japan is way under the inflation target. So different circumstances require different responses. In the US, it is appropriate for the Fed to taper asset purchases, possibly accelerate the path to rate increases. Here, not appropriate at this time, because simply the conditions are not there. We expect in 2022 inflation to weaken below 2%. So unless something changes, and it may, we may have the Chinese economy shrinking or real estate market undoing what has been done in creating some price pressures from there. If that happens, ECB has the tools to respond. But short of this wage pressures or other factors, ECB is right to be accommodative and support return to growth on a higher level in Europe.
You've mentioned there different policy reactions across the world. Of course, the Fed is expected to tighten. The ECB is expected to adjust to the APP purchase program in March. China this morning said that they're actually cutting interest rates. Are you worried about this uncoordinated monetary policy response?
Well, that is a very excellent question. When we go back to the beginning of this crisis, coordination meant that countries pretty much do the same thing within the parameters they can do it. Monetary policy accommodation, fiscal policy loosening, support for households and businesses. That was then. Today, conditions in countries are very different. Different stage of the pandemic, different level of vaccination, different speed of recovery, different level of debt, different inflation pressures. And what we're saying to our members is, calibrate your policies to your specific circumstances. It is actually harder today because then uniform policy. Now differentiated policies, and still we need to talk to each other so we understand the context within which we apply different policy measures.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.